This hex semester in PE, we'll be doing a game called Pickleball. Pickleball is similar to badminton or tennis. It is played with paddles, a ball, and a badminton-sized net/court. Let's go over a few of the rules of Pickleball. The serve must be made underhand. The paddle and ball must also be in contact below the waist of the server. Serve is also started with at least 1 foot behind the baseline. In other words, neither foot may contact the baseline or court until after the ball is struck. The green arrow points to the baseline. The serve is made diagonally or cross-court and must land within the confines of the opposing court. The serve must also not enter the non-volley zone. We will talk about this later in the video. Only one serve attempt is allowed. The one exception to this rule is a let. A let is when the ball touches the net on the serve and lands on the proper service court. Each play begins by calling out the score. Both players on the serving team can serve and score points until they commit a fault. Only one partner can serve before faulting. After that, the service switches. Both players on the serving team can serve and score points until they commit a fault. The exception for this rule is the first service sequence of each new game. At the beginning of each new game, only one partner on the serving team can serve before faulting, after which the service passes to the receiving team. The first serve of each side out is made from the right-hand court. If a point is scored, the server switches sides and the server initiates the next serve from the left-hand court. Much like badminton, points are scored by the serving team. All games are often played to 11 points and then won by 2 points. When the serving team score is even, the player who is the first server in the game for that team will be in the right side court while serving, and vice versa. The non-volley zone is an area on the court within 7 feet on each side of the net. As you might have guessed, volleying is prohibited within the non-volley zone. However, a player may legally be in the non-volley zone at any time other than when volleying a ball. A fault is any action that stops play because of a rule violation. A fault by the receiving team results in a point for the serving team. A fault by the serving team results in the server's loss of serve or side out. A fault occurs when a serve does not land in the confines of the receiving court. The ball is hit onto the net, the serve, or any return. The ball is volleyed before a bounce has occurred on each side. The ball hits out of bounds. A ball is volleyed from the non-volley zone. A ball bounces twice before being struck by the receiver. A player's clothing or any part of the player's paddle touches the net or net post during play. There's a violation of a service rule. A ball strikes a player or anything the player is wearing or carrying. A ball strikes a permanent object before bouncing onto the